We are going to show up as our highest selves this year, okay? I feel like 2024 is really the year just to show up as your highest self and unlock your potential and all the possibilities that are within you. So, if you want to know how to do that, if you're down for it, then continue to watch this video. Falling in love with who I am. Hello, lovely ladies and possibly gents. If there's any guys watching this video, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we get into it, as always, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed and make sure to turn on my post notifications as well. I post every Sunday, 11 a.m. I'm working on posting twice a week, possibly Wednesdays or Thursdays. I want to build up to that point where I'm posting twice a week. But for now, Sundays, we are locked in. With that being said, welcome to the first official girl talk on my YouTube channel. I'm excited for this series. I'm excited to see where it goes, how it grows, and just possibly building a community as well. I just feel like this is a very important year to start showing up as your highest self. If you're like me and you believe in the weird superstition that even years are the lucky years and odd years are not the so great years, that's how it's been for me personally, then you want to take advantage of the even years as much as you can. And you just really want to work on yourself and show up as your highest self and build that confidence if you lack it, or if you just don't know how to, or if you are confident but you feel like you could be more confident. Then, like I said, like I've been saying, I feel like this is the year for all of that. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys tips and tricks that worked for me. I'm building my confidence. I am a model as well. If you guys did not know, if you guys don't really follow me, or if you are new to my channel, I've been a model for the past 4 to 5 years. 4 years. I modeled a little bit in high school, but I started straight out of high school during the pandemic, during COVID, when everything was on lockdown. That's when I really started grinding, getting to it, doing photo shoots. And I believe that's something that built my confidence a lot. When I first started out modeling, I wasn't that confident at all, but over the course of time, it helps me a lot with my confidence and just being able to get in front of the camera and move my body and pose and allow it to flow without it looking awkward or me being shy and uncomfortable with my body and not really knowing what to do. So I believe that it was a big just advantage point for me, because if you're a model, then obviously you have to have confidence or the industry will chew you up and spit you out. It's simple as that. But what really built my confidence was my morning routine. And honestly, once you figure out your morning routine, you will understand that it's all in the routine. You understand it's all about how you wake up in the morning, what you do in the morning, and what you allow yourself to take in during the first few hours. I used to be the type where I would just wake up and I would immediately hop on my phone, either respond to text or just start scrolling on Instagram. And I really didn't do any self-care for myself. And during that time, I was probably taking in who knows what type of energy that would affect my entire day, shift my entire morning. I feel like when you first wake up, it's really important to take some time for yourself and just to create that mindfulness for the day. Create whatever routine that you feel like is going to be helpful for you. With my morning routine, I now wake up, I make sure to pray. I listen to my gospel music. I do my skincare routine, and I say affirmations in the mirror during the morning time. Also, affirmation is another bullet point that we are going to be talking about in this video. And like I said, it's all about just creating that mindfulness and setting the intentions and the type of energy that you want to attract for your day. I don't know what that saying is. Do you guys know what that saying is? We are what we consume. We are what we take in. Yeah, I feel like that's very much true in some circumstances. With that being said, don't hop on your phone during the morning. We already consume so much social media, and social media can be very heavy at times with so much going on in the world and so much grief and so much sadness. We only have so much capacity to keep consuming all of that until it affects your energy and you don't even realize it. Creating that firm foundation, creating that routine, and being consistent and showing up, I believe that is something that's just going to make you glow on the inside as well on the outside. Next bullet point I want to talk about is affirmations. This is something that is so important to be doing. It's just speaking life, not only over yourself, but into yourself, whether it's out loud or in your mind. I feel like both of those techniques work very well. It can be literally anywhere, any time of the day, when you first wake up, when you're brushing your teeth, when you're doing your skincare, when you're just looking in the mirror, taking those few minutes to just tell yourself, you are beautiful, you are worthy, you are confident, good things come to you, opportunities come to you, you are deserving. I can go on of so many affirmations that I wake up in the morning and I tell myself. And I feel like that's so important, because once you tell yourself that, once you repeatedly tell yourself that, you become that. And not only do you become that, you start to feel that. And when those two things happen, you notice a shift. You notice a glow. You notice, I'm not the person I was 30 days ago. I'm not the person I was 60 days ago. I'm not the person I was 90 days ago. That confidence starts to show. Your highest self starts to show. A shift starts to show in who you truly are. It's in there. Honestly, it's in there. It's in everyone, I believe. I believe it's in everyone. But you just have to know how to unlock it. And honestly, you have to be willing to put in the work and not only just speak it, but believe it, because it's really a mindset thing as well. You can speak it, but if you don't believe it, if you're still letting those negative thoughts consume you, it's just gonna repel. It's not gonna work. It's like oil and water. They don't mix. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the mirror when you first wake up in the morning, although I do feel like that helps a lot and I do recommend that. But it can be anytime throughout the day, as long as it is in your day, point blank, period. And continue to speak it until you believe it, no matter how long it takes. When I first started doing it, I believe I started to see a change within the first 30 days of it, and other people started seeing a change as well. So it does work. You just have to be consistent. The third bullet point in this video that I want to talk about is self-care. I believe that this is one of the most important, if not the number one thing that you need to be doing in order to have that confidence, not only to have it, but to exude it as well, and just show up as your highest self and the person that you really want to become. nowadays self-care is so important, especially the current times that we are going through. You have to be taking care of yourself. And honestly, self-care can look like anything. I know the beauty industry, when you think of self-care, you might think of, the beauty industry, the hair industry, the skincare industry, which is true. You want to make sure that you look good on the outside so you can feel good on the inside, because when you feel good on the outside, you feel good on the inside. But I know that's becoming expensive for people nowadays. Like I said, the times that we are going through and inflation, I know that isn't necessarily accessible to everyone. That's why it's important to have alternatives. Self-care comes in all forms, not just the standards or what society pushes on us or what society says self-care should be, what self-care looks like. You should be doing this or you should be doing that. I do agree to an extent. When you pamper yourself, I believe you should pamper yourself once in a while. But when you pamper yourself, when you are able to pamper yourself, you feel good, you feel refreshed, you just get this burst of happiness, confidence, like you're on top of the world, like it's a new you, like you're tapping into your alternate personality or alternate ego, I believe. But like I said, there are other forms of self-care, and that can involve working out, that can involve going on a walk through a park and turning off your phone and spending some alone time. That can involve reading a book, journaling and writing down your feelings and releasing those emotions. That can involve going on a dinner date alone. That can involve going to the movies alone, going to the store and buying yourself a cheap bouquet of flowers. Meditating, that can involve listening to peaceful and calm music. That can involve watching your favorite movie or watching your TV show. Things that just refresh your mind and allow you to be you, which is very important. Things that allow you to just breathe in the moment or even just feel like a breath of fresh air to you. It's important to have some form of self-care. Even going to the mall and buying yourself a new outfit. A little bit of retail therapy never hurts. Never hurts. It may hurt your bank account. But besides that, a little retail therapy here and there, a little razzle dazzle, it doesn't hurt. Buying yourself a new shirt or new pants or a new outfit. I believe when you take care of yourself, it creates room, it creates space, it attracts this certain type of energy, it attracts certain type of people, it attracts certain opportunities, and that right there, I believe, is showing up as your highest self. There's millions of people in this world, but there's only one of you. So you have to make sure that you are taking care of yourself and really just loving on yourself and who you are and giving yourself the room to grow and to shift and to change and to evolve. Once you do those things and once you create that routine and once it becomes important to you to be like, I need to put myself first. I need to do this. This is what I need to do. You create that confidence and you might even meet a new you. You might even meet a better version of who you are compared to who you were, 6 months ago, a year ago. Don't be afraid to do those things, no matter what people think, or if you are afraid of being perceived. You're always going to be perceived in this world. How society is today, everybody's they're always going to have an opinion. You're always going to be perceived no matter what you do. So you might as well say F it, and you might as well just do it, because you know who you are, or you know who you want to be, and that's all that matters. I got to preaching. You know I have to preach a little bit, just here and there, just here and there. But to just review the bullet points that I went over in this video, so you guys can write them down or have them in memory. Start putting them into practice and seeing where it goes, seeing where it takes you. We talked about routine, we talked about affirmations, and we talked about self-care in this video today, which are 3 things that I do, which are very important to me and been tremendously helpful for me in growing my confidence and helping me show up in who I want to be, who I envision myself as. I feel like there's other things I could have went over in this video. There's definitely more that I can go over that help you show up as your highest self and help you grow your confidence. If you guys want me to make a part 2 talking about those things, comment below that you would love a second video on this topic, and I will get that out for you guys. But with that being said, I do hope that this video helps whoever it comes across, or whoever just, needs that reset, that restart, that burst of confidence. I hope this video is a gem for you then. And if it is, make sure you give me a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe as well. And as always, thank you for taking the time to watch my YouTube video, and see you guys next Sunday.